Okay. All right, so I'm gonna fill out a bracket. Well, not any bracket. The NCAA tournament actually has been canceled. I'm doing Chief Madness. This is the Eric Church songs bracket. Now, Eric Church is actually up with Luke Combs and Justin Moore. Blah, blah, blah. He's up there with Justin Moore, and Luke Combs is my favorite country music stars on the radio right now. Oh man, I am not talking well, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into this bracket. Now, I will say this though, there's gonna be some great songs that are gonna be out in the first round, because Eric Church has some amazing songs. He has done very few bad ones, if any. So let's just go ahead and jump into this. We're gonna start on this side of the bracket. I don't know what regional you would call this. All these are kind of just jumbled together, and to tell you the truth, not a big fan of how they've seeded things, but you know, I did not make this bracket. I did, however, draw it, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I did draw this bracket. I'll show you a picture of the one that I drew it from, but here we go. Springsteen and Dark Side. These are actually both. Dark Side actually is a really good song, but Springsteen, though, is an all-time great. So that's gonna move on. Oh, crap. Hand-drawn brackets. That doesn't look good. As you can tell, I drew this up in pencil, and I'm writing it out in pen. Drowning Man, Barely Edge's Homeboy. Those are both great songs. Homeboy does not deserve to lose in the first round, but it's Drowning Man, just such an amazing song. Listen to that. Listen, I actually recommend you to listen to it off the Desperate Man album. Great song. Creepin', this first upset. Well, it's not really an upset. This one should have been the higher seed, but Creepin' moves on. I'm gonna pick Jack Daniels over Keep On. And I'm gonna pick Hungover over Those I've Loved. And I've started listening to this song a lot, Knives of New Orleans. This is a truly amazing song. I'll pick Round Here Buzz over 3-Year-Old. And Mr. Misunderstood, bleh, I'll put that over The Outsiders, which does not deserve to be a 15 seed, but who am I? I did not put together this bracket. I'm gonna pick Springsteen over Drowning Man, and Creepin' over Jack Daniels, Knives of New Orleans over Hungover, and Mr. Misunderstood over Round Here Buzz. Springsteen is gonna edge Creepin' by a little bit, and Knives will beat this Mr. Misunderstood. And next region, this region, I don't know what these regions are going to be called, but we have a first true upset right here now. When I saw Eric Church play at the Chase Center back in September, I realized there was a lot of songs I had never heard of his, because I've only really been listening to the singles, the big hits. And before last night, I would have put Record Year over How About You, because I really hadn't heard How About You, so I actually just listened to a lot of these songs that I actually had never heard of last night, and I was really surprised by How About You. So this is the first 16 seed to beat a 1 seed here. This is How About You is now the new UMBC. And I'm gonna pick Pledge of Allegiance to the Hag, which is a weird name for a song. But I'm gonna pick it over What I Almost Was. I'm gonna pick Drink in My Hand over A Lot of Boot Left to Fill. That's a really good song, but Drink in My Hand, that's my going home on a Friday song. I'm gonna pick Before She Does over Jukebox in a Bar. I'm gonna pick Wrecking Ball, Like a Wrecking Ball over Living Part of Life. 11 seed being a 6 seed, and I'm gonna pick Monsters over Love Your Love the Most. 2 Pink Lines over Like Jesus Does. And Smoke a Little Smoke over Devil Devil. I'm gonna pick How About You, a 16 seed going to the Sweet 16 over Pledge Allegiance to the Hag. I keep writing How About Your for some reason. I'm gonna pick Drink in My Hand over Before She Does. I'm gonna pick Wrecking Ball over Monsters. Yeah, Like a Wrecking Ball over Monsters. And 2 Pink Lines upsetting Smoke a Little Smoke. And the championship of this round was gonna be between Drink in My Hand, my Friday after work song, and Like a Wrecking Ball. Moving on to the next region. Okay, this is the next regional. Sinners Like Me over The Joint. Over When It's Over. Okay, Country Music Jesus. I picked Country Music Jesus over Where She Told Me to Go. I'm gonna pick Kill a Word over Mistress Named Music. Higher Wire, that's gonna beat Chattanooga Lucy. These Boots is gonna beat Hell on the Heart. And Give Me Back My Hometown should not be a 7 seed. That is disrespectful in my opinion. That's one of his biggest songs. It's easily gonna beat Hippie Radio, which is also a good song, but nowhere near as good as Give Me Back My Hometown. And Lightning, I'm gonna pick Lightning over Young and Wild. And then Sinners Like Me is gonna is beating Over When It's Over. And I'm gonna pick Kill a Word over Country Music Jesus. I'm gonna pick These Boots, which is a great song, over Higher Wire. And of course, Give Me Back My Hometown is gonna beat the 2 seed Lightning. Sinners Like Me, I'm gonna pick Sinners Like Me over Kill a Word. And I'm gonna pick Give Me Back My Hometown over These Boots. Next regional, Talladega, I'm gonna pick that over I'm Getting Stoned. I'm gonna put Desperate Man over Heart Like a Wheel. I made that one kind of hard for me to read. I'm gonna pick Guys Like Me over Ain't Killed Me Yet. I'm gonna pick Some of It over That's Damn Rock and Roll. I'm gonna pick The Snake over Can't Take It With You. And then I'm gonna pick A Man Who Was Gonna Die Young over Solid. I'm gonna pick Longer Gone over Mixed Drinks over Feelings. Mixed Drinks About Feelings. I'm gonna pick Carolina over You Make It Look So Easy. Talladega beats Desperate Man. Guys Like Me is gonna beat Some of It. That's a bit controversial, but I actually, the song Some of It, while has an amazing message, it kind of puts me to sleep, tell you the truth. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand the message, but the whole tone of the song makes me want to fall asleep. I'm gonna pick The Snake over A Man Who Was Gonna Die Young. And I'm gonna pick Carolina over Longer Gone. And I'm gonna pick The Snake to beat Carolina. Snake, great song about politics, by the way. I'm gonna pick Talladega over Guys Like Me. Now on to the Final Four. And now for the Final Four. Springsteen versus Knives of New Orleans. This is a heavyweight match. And Knives is gonna come out on top. Barely. I'm gonna pick Like a Wrecking Ball to beat Drink in My Hand. And I'm gonna pick Give Me Back My Hometown over Sinners Like Me. Both of those are great songs, but Give Me Back My Hometown is one of his all-time bests. And finally, I'm gonna pick Talladega, the only 1 seed to make the Final Four, over The Snake. Oh, and by the way, Like a Wrecking Ball was an 11 seed. They're pretty much George Mason when George Mason made that big run, big surprising run back in 2006. And now we have our Final Four. Knives of New Orleans, Like a Wrecking Ball, Give Me Back My Hometown, Talladega. These, if I was to rank Eric Church songs, these would be among the top 5. Or top 6. I haven't actually put together that list yet, but these are definitely, well, no, maybe not top 5 or 6, maybe top 10 for sure. But definitely, oh, and I want to mention too that from the beginning, when I first looked at this bracket, I told myself these 2 Eric Church songs are going to be up for the championship because they are number 1 and number 2 if I was to, rank his songs. And they are Knives of New Orleans, and Give Me Back My Hometown. These are his first and second best songs, no doubt in my mind. We have a battle between a single of his and a deeper cut, but an amazing deeper cut nonetheless. And boy, this is going to be one of the hardest decisions. But the winner is Give Me Back My Hometown. And that's the video. So I would say at this point that let's see this bracket get busted, but that's not gonna happen unless you want to bust it. You can tell me, why this song needs to be here, why this song is better than this song, and yada, yada, yada. But this is my opinion. This is how I saw the bracket unfold, and it's all my opinion. Yeah, so go ahead and like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I'll be back next year with another bracket. Hopefully the tournament will be back in 2021 and I can actually fill out a real bracket. But I had a great time filling out this Chief Madness bracket. All right, have a good one.